The 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time. The 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time, in Year A of the liturgical calendar, provides a valuable opportunity for reflection and spiritual growth. In the context of the Catholic Church, this Sunday's readings and teachings offer essential lessons and insights that can guide us on our journey of faith and life. The Gospel reading for this Sunday, from the book of Matthew 23 verses 1 to 12, emphasizes humility and genuine leadership within the Christian community. In this passage, Jesus admonishes the religious leaders of his time for their hypocrisy and self-importance. He instructs his disciples and followers to avoid imitating their behavior. Instead, Jesus encourages a humble and servant-hearted approach to leadership. One of the key takeaways from this gospel passage is the importance of authentic and selfless leadership. In our modern world, where leadership can often be associated with power, prestige, and self-promotion, this teaching reminds us of the value of servant leadership. To lead as Jesus taught means to place the needs of others before our own, to serve rather than be served, and to act with humility and compassion. This message challenges us to reflect on our own roles as leaders, whether in our families, workplaces, or communities, and assess whether we are living up to this call for humble service. The first reading for this Sunday, from the book of Malachi, Malachi 1:14b, 2:2b, 8-10, also calls for sincere devotion and faithfulness. The prophet Malachi speaks against half-hearted worship and insincere offerings. This message reminds us that our relationship with God should be marked by authenticity and a wholehearted commitment to living out our faith. It prompts us to reflect on whether we are offering God our best, not just in material offerings but in our love, dedication, and efforts to live according to his teachings. The responsorial psalm, Psalm 131 verses 1 and 2, 3, reinforces the theme of humility, calling us to place our trust in the Lord and to be like a child resting on its mother's lap. It encourages us to relinquish our pride and self-sufficiency and to find solace in God's care and guidance. This psalm reminds us of the peace and contentment that come from trusting in the divine. The second reading, from the first letter to the Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians 2:7b, 9, 13, speaks of the apostles' love and dedication to the Thessalonians. It underscores the importance of sharing not only the gospel but also our lives with one another. This reading encourages us to reflect on the depth of our relationships and the love we express to those around us. It reminds us that our faith should be lived in community, and our actions should mirror the love and care that the apostles showed to the early Christian community. In summary, the 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year A, offers a profound message of humility, authentic leadership, and wholehearted devotion. It calls us to examine our own lives and relationships, encouraging us to live our faith with sincerity, humility, and love. The teachings of this Sunday prompt us to reflect on the ways in which we can be better disciples of Christ, serving one another and placing our trust in the Lord with unwavering faith. This reflection serves as a spiritual guide for our ongoing journey of faith and our pursuit of a deeper, more meaningful relationship with God. May God continue to bless you all. Have a fruitful Sunday.